What's up, Cancer? It's your turn for a reading. Let's get into it. Girl, let's talk to Cancer. He was an atheist until he met him. So, someone was an atheist before they met him. So, I don't know if they're talking about you, sweetie. Okay? Or you talking about somebody here, Cancer. Alright, so let's find out what this is about. The landlord. The landlord could be involved in something here. Okay? There could be a landlord that's involved in a situation. Now, the landlord don't have to for some of you guys don't have to be a landlord. It could just be an owner to something. Could be someone who's in charge of a situation here. For some of y'all, you have to, like, switch the roles sometimes with a situation when it comes out. Like, their curse will be sickness. So somebody's curse here is going to be sickness. Okay, they did some shit here. Lord have mercy. Okay, he was an atheist until he met him. So somebody was definitely an atheist until they met another person, another male here. So I don't know if you was the male that you convinced somebody to believe in God. To believe in the Most High, or whatever it is that you got this person believing. Oh, they got you believing, honey. Let's find out. So somebody right now might need some help, okay? This could be someone that's nurturing something here, and it's because someone here was definitely a hater. Someone went and took a risk here and gave someone a burden here. And now someone is definitely trying to take charge of a situation here. I feel like this person that did this burden was somebody who felt like they were in authority of doing that. Like, this was somebody who felt like they were in charge. This could have been somebody maybe that you knew them since they were young, or whatever the case is, or they knew you since you were young, or they knew this person for a long time. But something has come to an end here, and somebody is still mad. They could have cursed somebody out because they breadcrumbed someone here, something, and emotionally somebody's not going to get over that. This is going to become something that's very, very This has become something that was very stressful, very draining, very mental. Okay? This is something that made somebody very tired, exhausted. And this was a routine that somebody kept doing almost every fucking day. Okay? And that shit was very, very toxic, what somebody was doing here. Okay? Every time I want to say like every day or every time they had a chance to do this was something that they would do all the time. This was somebody that was very, very toxic. This could be the landlord. The landlord could be the owner. Someone in charge of something here. Okay, everybody's story is different. So you need to just take mind of maybe why, who is being, like the substitute of a situation. Like, if we're not talking about a landlord, then we're talking about somebody that owns something here, right? Somebody in charge of a situation, right? Okay, so let's talk. Cancer. So we got a landlord here. Maybe you are the landlord. Maybe there is a landlord. Or maybe this is just someone who's in charge, right? Let's find out what this is about, Cancer. So, Spirit is saying someone had to let something go here that was very toxic and stop putting the effort in it of what they were manifesting. This could have been somebody that they knew they were cool with, but they had to close down that little routine they had and give access to someone here that they were definitely rejecting and being toxic here, being unfair, being reckless, being a scammer. This is someone here that an opportunity of a relationship here has gone to hell. Someone is definitely stressed out here because they know that somebody is still angry and mad, and they know someone here has a fucking hater that's in their life that tries to make it seem like everything is all good. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who also makes it feel like, you know, like they want to have a new beginning, like everything is cool, everything is happy, and that's not the case. That is not the case. Spirit, what do you have? Their curse will be sickness. So because of what they did to somebody, and let me tell you, if you being cursed with sickness, that means they were fucking with somebody who was anointed. They were fucking with somebody who was anointed. Why would you have a curse of sickness just like that? You're not gonna get a curse of sickness just for anybody. So Cancer, either you was fucking with the anointed, or you the anointed that they were fucking with, or you know somebody that's anointed that they were fucking with. Okay? Whatever the case is, you know what it is. You know your story. Somebody is falling back when it comes to trying to, when it comes to somebody's intuition, when it comes to this Empress. Okay, somebody is definitely falling back. I feel like somebody also don't know too much about this Empress, but somebody does want to fix something here. They didn't know. I feel like that's what I'm getting. I feel like somebody didn't know that someone here was an Empress. Okay, and now somebody, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. That, yeah, somebody didn't know that someone here was an Empress, and now they want to fix and build something. This isn't a fucking emotional manipulator here. This is somebody here that they want to pump their brakes here, not entertain something here any longer, okay? This is someone that is speaking their truth, and now someone has to put the burden down, okay? This is someone who got rejected. But this is someone who is taking charge of a situation here, okay? Because they know that this is someone that I feel like that maybe they brought you joy, or you brought joy to this person, and they want access to this person, okay? This is somebody who is now waiting or expecting something, but emotionally somebody here hasn't gotten over something that this person did, especially what they know. So somebody knows what somebody did here. Yeah, they did. Like somebody didn't know that somebody was an Empress, and now they want to fix things here. You heard, Cancer? So either you didn't know that this person was an Empress, or they didn't know that you was an Empress, or this person that you know, they didn't know that whoever they were fucking with was an Empress. Okay, so I feel like whoever was an atheist, you made their ass into a believer, or somebody made you into a believer. But somebody's a fucking believer. Okay, because you went from atheist to believing, honey. Yeah, this is somebody who was a lying ass person who could have lied. This is somebody who I feel like believe in yourself. This is somebody who didn't want somebody to believe in themselves, or whatever the case was. And this is a person who is fake ass as well. You got somebody who is fake, and I feel like you see this person as somebody that's fake, or baby, they looking at you as someone that's fake. All right, Spirit, what else you got for Cancer? Switch the roles. You know how we do here. You can't take nothing personal here. You got parents here. So this could be someone's parents, or maybe your parents, okay? Could be somebody's birthday maybe coming up, or maybe this person, maybe they just had a birthday or something like that, but could be with parents. Yeah, they had intentions to hurt or harm somebody here. So I don't know if this was a parent that had intentions of hurting someone, or someone they know had intentions of hurting somebody's parent here, or maybe their own, honey. All right, yeah. Because they didn't want somebody to be alluring, attractive. They didn't want nobody to pay attention to them or give them any type of attention. Who the is this person? This could be a baby mother, baby father for some of y'all as well. Like, oh my God. Pathetic. Cancer, what else you got here? This is too much. God. Too much Cancer. The drama. Because they're alluring, or because they're attractive. What? I to be with somebody's people, and I'm gonna keep it 100. People like being with people that are attractive, right? But then when they see that the person that they're with is attractive, that gets all this attention, they start being jealous of them. Like, get the fuck out of here. Which one is it? Like, that shit is crazy. She never dated him. She lying. So somebody lying about they dated somebody here. This could be somebody in London. Maybe you're in London, or they're in London, or maybe your name is London, or their name is London. Don't get involved on what they got going on. It's not your business, okay? So maybe somebody should have mind their fucking business. Yup. Or maybe they could have told somebody, mind your fucking business. Cancer. Okay? Yeah. Somebody could have told, it's not your business. Don't mind your business, okay? Or you told somebody that. What else you got? Somebody's fake as hell and they be lying. This person ain't right. They ain't right. They're not fair. They're not balanced. They got some shit going on with them, okay? The situation ain't right. It's not balanced. It's just no. Spirit, what else you got? Yeah. Somebody made a bold move and did something here to someone, okay? And I feel like they didn't know what the fuck they were doing when they did what they did, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Something they could have been doing every day that was very fucking toxic, okay? Yeah. Yeah, time to move on. This is somebody who can't move on from something here. They still stuck on somebody. This is somebody that maybe you or somebody who was in a relationship here now, and now somebody decides to move away from them because they see them as a lying, fake ass person. All right, that has some type of intention of trying to hurt them or harm them. The bullshit. Anyway, that's what I got. Stay up, Cancer, ladies.